All right. Hello and welcome everyone to the second game of today. Today is still Sunday, so we don't have that many matches left, but we still have two good matches left. ModestTomato vs Deathline is the current one, while I think MD Mason is playing PK soon, at least in I think at 9:30 Eastern time. But yeah, whatever. ModestTomato vs Deathline is probably one of the uh, cooler matchups that I can imagine, just because it's like Tomato having a great season, being like 8-1, and Deathline like used to be a strong player, but like just kind of, I don't want to say fell off, but he uh, just doesn't play as much bingo anymore. Just isn't around, so he's definitely not like at the top tier of bingo, but still very strong opponent for Tomato, and this is kind of a interesting match. It's an interesting challenge for Tomato, but as mentioned, he is like 8-1. I don't know what game he lost, but both of the oh Oh yeah, cool. There's been the other person who only has one loss, and that was the very first match she played. Yeah, that's basically no loss in my books at least. But yeah, this is both of them are locked into Division 2, so they're playing just for like seeding purposes. The winner of Tomato versus Deathline is able to play for a bye. The loser just kind of has to play for home series. They're playing draft, as you can see, with people like marking things and drafting things, and I kind of spoke over the very first picks. So yeah, what actually happened? Yeah, maybe after you unmute on stream, Peaches. But yeah, this card. Okay, good. So we saw like 11 Delfinos being drafted immediately. It's always a good draft goal to go for. It very low commitment. While Deathline responded with like 3 bosses and 3 secrets, which is decent general goals. Tomato responded with Bianca hidden to hit the Savalas, which is also nice.
Yeah. Hundreds on the boss episode doesn't seem great. I guess there's around hundreds on the card, which is a double click. Um, but doesn't seem that great in the first 30 minutes. There's also force around it maybe if you want and 300s, which could help for later.
Yeah, it's
But I think it's just better to probably make a little more progress than do it that early.
yeah, like I'm seeing like this card sucks and from Deathline and from Tomato, while maybe they're like drafting hundreds in the boss episode, but like Deathline really needs to consider maybe like picking up one Sooner hidden.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That,
Serena Hidden's a better draft than hundreds on the boss.
definitely. 4 Pianta Shines also
And
seems pretty
22
weak.
lives. Good luck getting that in 30 minutes.
Yeah, but 22 lives without the Serena is kind of Serena looks really great actually, like as a draft, right? With like 3 secrets, 3 bosses hidden. Like
I,
that's
I I almost
really
feel like Serena 500s is almost viable on this card with like 6 from 2. Um,
yeah, yeah, and
and so
like
like hundreds and hitting gets you to 6.
we kind of have to talk about Serena and Bianco and like always mention, oh, how good is Penna? Is Penna like how important is Penna? And on this card, Deathline drafted 7 Beach Blues, so like getting first to Penna doesn't do much because like what are the other goals? Like Lily Pad? Okay. Butterfly, sure, it's works with 4 Pianta Shines, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it's like cannon molds, which is a Noki goal. And at that point, you can equalize the Serena a little bit with just different stuff. So and I guess Noki hundreds is a thing, 16 Noki,
Yeah.
but that's just later in the game. So Serena is definitely a very viable viable option. And I'm just surprised that none of them drafted it. So It's definitely the neutral goals to go for, and I expect at least deathline to go immediately into Serena. Do you think so as well?
Uh, maybe not immediately. Maybe like do Bianca too for your boss, and then do Manta. Yeah, but yeah, Deathline's got a lot of Serena stuff for sure.
Mm-mm.
And I don't really see what else like he would want to get in the draft period. Um, even like Pennant Beach Blues doesn't seem super good.
Yeah, I think you can probably route in like. Do you need Bianca actually on this card when you're deafline?
Yeah.
You just say yeah. You don't
Oh,
think
do
that
you need
like.
Bianca? I mean, so you could do like obviously Boss and Secret are nice there. But I guess like now that I think about it, you could just do your third boss as Pinna one and do like Rico one if that's better.
Mm, yeah, I kind of think
Um,
it's better. It's like this a similar like hidden progress. I get like hidden progress. If you just do like Rico 1 instead of Bianca 2,
yeah, it's just
it's
also faster. You can get close to 40 blues, not all in Rico one, but like get the 15 fast ones a lot easier than Bianco start.
mm-hmm. Uh, one thing that's like, as we mentioned, Penna not good, except
Hmm.
that like Beach Blues with like your third secret would probably work, and like 30 minutes sometimes feels like like no time, but sometimes it's a long time as well. Like you can
Yeah,
probably make Serena into like Pinna 2 still work with three secrets and three bosses. Um, just like a thing that's probably to be considered is like concerned about is how much Serena you want to do. Do you want to do the hidden immediately? Do you want to do like do you want to do Serena hundreds as one of your Serena shine? Like four Serena shine?
yeah, yeah. I think like they can both get to Pinna pretty easily within the draft period. Like we've been seeing like 25 is kind of like the average pin entry. So 7 Beach Blues is definitely doable, and like Deathline could even like make Pinna 2 his third secret. He will probably have the time for that as long as he doesn't
Mm.
like spend too much time doing Serena and like other super slow stuff. But if he doesn't hop into any other levels, that could be a viable play. And then he kind of like goes back and finishes up some of the other neutral goals like four from Serena or hidden or hundreds or something like that.
How do you feel about blues on this card? Because like I'm analyzing the card a little bit more, and like 40 totals is cool, like 11 Delfinas on the card, but that's like tomatoes draft. So
Yeah,
like blues seem like 40 totals seems like it's like low totals, but is it good? Is it like a good goal here?
I
I
don't
don't.
think it's that great, but on the other hand, I feel like this card, there's a couple things you can do, and there's no like super easy way to get to 13 goals. So I think on cards like that, like blues can sometimes just happen to be those like pivotal goals that get you like that basically get you to 13. So like, but at the same time, like you're not getting other goals with blues, so you can't really sacrifice something to go rush 40 totals. So I feel like if they're available, get them, but I don't think either player should focus too hard on getting totals early.
Do you think that we will see like 40 totals being drafted, being clicked, during the draft? Oh my god, during
During
the
the
draft
period.
period from Deathline?
See, I think Deadline's gonna just probably do three bosses like Rico, Bianca, Manta. Uh, and I think, there's three worlds, plenty of Lucia along the way. So for that reason, I do think we'll see 40 total, even if that may not be the best play. I don't know, that just seems like more of a Deathline play to like set up early with all the worlds than to just like hard commit to Serena early. Because committing early to Serena is like scary and usually not a good idea, but it might work on this card.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to think like what other options do you really have?
Yeah, I could see him like
And
getting to pin it and finishing up 40 type
yeah,
thing.
but like we it's also kind of difficult because like without the hidden in Bianco just seems just bad. Like, do we see Tomato start in Bianco anyway?
Yeah.
Or I personally just think that we will see uh both uh both Deathline and Tomato start Serena in some way at least, or maybe like one Serena shine. Like I kind like, because I just Fall from Pianta I don't believe in as a start.
No, for sure.
Like Pinna gives too little. I feel like over the long run, maybe like 4 Pianta Butterfly, like 6 from 2, and that's kind of it. Maybe one episode 8 shine, but like that's weird. Like I just don't believe that much in a Pianta start for Tomato. And Bianca just seems like it's similar to Serena, except that it doesn't contest goals that like Deathline would want to. Deathline would want to do as well.
Yeah, so getting ready to get into it.
Mm-mm.
Let's see where they start.
No.
And probably oh, Tomato starting early with these blues. I doubt he's actually gonna rush all 11 here.
Yeah, but I agree.
An early commit to for blues to show. Oh no, oh no. An early
Yeah,
commit
that.
to Delfino shines.
Oh, he's finishing that out. Like, okay, he's a self-proclaimed expert in this.
Yeah.
And I think the hover times are already a bit too early, or too late now. So, already a really poor performance from ModestTomato here. Maybe you can consider that hover also a little bit too early. Definitely not the best hover card we've seen from Tomato, and
Yeah.
definitely not the best I expected. But now he's just like, yeah, this is not worth it. I'll unlock Bianco. Yeah,
getting some blues here.
Yeah, I don't know, when I like during drafts, I personally just look at like what are the what I call neutrals, and just Serena seems like Serena seems so logical for Deathline.
Yeah.
And like as a countermeasure, I feel like it's also rather logical for Tomato actually.
Yeah.
Hundreds in the Boss episode is not even that bad. Like once you see the hundreds in Serena as well, and 300 coin shines, like that's definitely something to consider. But like just hidden Serena is also just with like for 2 hints and 2 hidden reds hoverless. Like it's a scary hidden. But I have enough trust in Tomato to not lose like more than 50 seconds on that one.
Yeah, because like there's no reason to even go to Gelato. And even like Pita 2 doesn't really have value. But like Pita 2
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah, you might have to risk it on one of the Serena ones.
Yeah, like they have value. Like Gelato 1 has maybe the value for 3 secrets for Deathline. But like they don't have that great of like individual value. They only work with like the combinations of goals. But like
Right.
Gelato 1 reds or Pinna 2 reds is like 1 out of 6 hiddens, and that's kind of late. So definitely hidden stream is just a better priority.
Yeah. Tomato also going into Bianco. He will eventually want Bianco hidden, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
So do you think that both these players should like just hard rush the Serena stuff like right away? You think that would be the better play than even like starting with Bianco too?
Yeah, because in draft, when you Tomato, you have your hidden and Bianca secured anyway, right?
Yeah.
I just
Like, you can come do that at any point as long as you like start with like 23 minutes or something on the clock. You're fine.
Yeah, I just like at that point, like Tomato can probably start with Serena and secure like most of the stuff he drafted anyway, or at least the important ones. 11 Delfino, Dihome, Tablet, Hidden in Bianco. Like there's no great 4-home Pianta incentive for Deathline, so that's probably just very safe as a draft goal. Tomato barely making it as well. 11 Delfino is like just easy, and 100 Sebastian is just a risk for Deathline to steal.
Yeah.
So like you can just start like as Tomato, you can start Serena and win your important draft goals as Deathline. You can do the same, you win like all of your important draft goals and can just make the play with Serena anyway. So I'm just kind of maybe I'm overvaluing Serena a little bit too much. But Bianco still has like similar value, except that it doesn't have the goals.
Yeah. Another thing with Serena too is like once you do it, like clicking all those goals is just a ton of information. So maybe players are thinking they want to like at least hide some of the progress a little bit. But with Pinna and Noki being so strong, I don't even like know how you necessarily counter what the Serena play would be.
Yeah, like the thing is, Pinna is kind of bound to like one draft, like it is drafted by one player, so but unless they lose a ton of time, they will like kind of like get this goal anyway. Then it's locked behind another level with Butterfly, and Lily Pad itself is just not strong enough.
Yeah.
And then it's a Noki goal. Like that's like Noki is fine, but Serena only can't just like destroy your dreams of Noki. Like
Yeah.
you have to do like consecutively like slow stuff overall, and just lose a bunch of time to just like slower goals or slower shines. And as mentioned, you can like there's also 13 shines in Delfino, so you can even make value out of Delfino shines getting to Noki.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you think 6 Serena and 6 Delfino, you know, maybe you get to Noki, is decent? Or, like, can you win to Noki with 6 Serena shines?
It depends, I guess, on what your opponent has been doing. If you are Deathline and you see Tomato get like 100 coin in a boss shine and 100 Serena, then maybe you're like you have better chances. When Tomato, I'm trying to think what the condition would be for you to do like a 6 Serena, 6 Delfino play. Maybe it would depend on the click of free secrets and when it occurs.
Yeah.
Maybe lives would just be a bit more of an incentive as well.
Part of
That's
the Delfino synergy is also 13 from Delfino, which you need some blues for, and Serena's really bad for blues.
at least
Also
early.
could kind of hurt. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can get like 20 or so if you do hundreds in one of the later episodes.
Yeah, like it's definitely like the episode 1-2 is literally like empty of blues,
Yeah.
and then like when you're talking about maybe a 6 from 2 with Serena, then you like you can't avoid Serena 4, and Serena 18 is definitely a goal that one of the players really like.
Yeah.
It's also not that slow once you are there. But
Yeah.
maybe
And
like 6 months is a bit too committal. Maybe it's something. Oh, we can just like you don't have to like immediately go for 6 Serena shrines anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Deathline finally going to be the first Center Serena. Both of them have really they've pretty much done the same thing, other than Tomato accidentally doing Cover Cop, getting all the Village Blues and Bianco into
Yeah,
Bianco 2 and 3.
yeah. I'm still trying to find the rationale for like the heavy commit on Bianco Blues. It's probably just expecting Deathline to not really care about 40 totals,
Hmm.
which is a reasonable take. But Deathline kind of cares about totals, I think. At least
Yeah.
I guess about 40. I find it kind of interesting that Deathline decided to go into Serena after Bianco 3. It's like, why did you like if now you didn't see anything from Tomato, so why do you go to Serena
Yeah.
now?
It's
Anyway,
like it's
like
not like he's gonna like it doesn't actually change when he'll collect 3 secrets or like any other goal. Um,
yeah, yeah, and
it just puts him behind a like a potential Serena hidden race.
exactly, yeah, and that's probably a bit of a critique, but I guess you can make the argument that um, getting the banana to the Serena pipe when during the Shadow Mario is it's a bit slow, bit awkward. So you want to do a Bianco shine first, so you have better respawn, and you can use the banana tree or the tree banana rather. And
Yeah, but it's like it's not that slow.
it,
I
it's
don't know.
it's not that slow, but you know, in draft you have the time to go for these kind of optimizations, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel like in draft, like you have the time, like you can obviously route in a more non-lockout way, but you also have plenty of time to make mistakes because a lot of your goals are protected.
yeah, it's you can play a bit more of a non-lockout way, but only for goals that you have drafted,
Yeah,
because it's the other ones it's still lockout. So
yeah, I think that only makes sense if Deathline sees one of his drafted goals and is like, I am not going to get there in like, or I'm barely going to get there in 30 minutes. Um,
mm,
so Tomato doing his first hit in Red Hoverless.
mm.
What do you think about him doing Bianco hidden so early?
Uh, I think it's similar to kind of a Deathline. Why did you need to do Bianco Hidden now?
Yeah,
You can also just, you know, do Serena first. Unless he doesn't want to go to Serena. If he doesn't want to go to Serena, I can understand that.
yeah.
But it's but then I'm kind of curious to see what his game plan will be. If it's like actually he might have a few ideas that he can go for, but uh they like I can't think of anything like specific that's like very like a secure play.
Hmm. It looks like he's doesn't want Serena maybe, so he's going to Gelato.
Mm.
Deathline getting even more blues than Serena, getting all the outside ones in 2. Yeah, so he has plenty of blues to finish off 40 within the first 30 minutes. That might make Tomato a little sad.
Uh, I kind of could have counted Delfino Blues for Tomato. He's at 20 after all, so he definitely picked up a few in Delfinos. So we don't have like any kind of tracker, unfortunately, in the chat. And when I say tracker, I mean Falcon hit.
Deathline is the backup stat tracker, but he's a little busy.
Uh, it would be kind
Tomato
of
going.
concerning
Oh
if.
wait, no, that's Deathline going further. Momentum spin, nice Serena too.
Mm, and yeah, I think it would be kind of concerning if Deathline was start tracking
Yeah,
Tomato right now.
yeah. We asked how many Delphina blues does he have, and Deathline tells us in chat.
Mhm. Uh, Deathline, very secure about his Tomato not going into Suriname. When you see that hidden in
Yeah.
Bianco, it makes kind of
Yeah,
sense.
I know, like, I was doing a stream with Tomato, and you were saying, like, people always try and finish things before 30 minutes, and no one ever, like, rushes their drafted goals. So Tomato has rushed the drafted goal.
Yeah, but this time I think it's not that worth
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say, this does not seem like one of the times to do it.
Yeah, it always depends on like how like important is a plan or like because we mentioned like neutral goals are kind of important in the first
Right.
30 minutes, and when they're like accessible and not trash, then it's like then they're important. It's just not trash here. Like Serena hundreds is one of the like, accessible goals, and it's not that great, but still actually decent. So maybe like in the first 30 minutes you don't care about this one, and then you can just like do your draft goals early. But Tomato's just like, yeah, I don't want Serena anyway. I'll just treat like I see the 22 lives, and I treat it as like Deathline going into Serena. So maybe I'll just play around this.
Yeah.
Maybe Tomato has like already mapped out his backup plan.
Yeah, he's
Like
gonna see 3 bosses clicked pretty soon. He might even see 40 totals clicked before it, or around the same time. So if blues were part of his backup plan, that's gonna be gone. He can still go back to Pianta, but like, I don't see too much value in Pianta.
Yeah, like Pianto would be nice if like 6 from 2 would be a good option, and like then you do like 6 from Pianta with 6 from Penna
Yeah,
with
it's almost
Butterfly.
like 4 from 3 would be infinitely better for Pianta and Pinna on this card. There's just like
Yeah,
no reason to do those 5th and 6th shines in like any world.
yeah, I guess it's just like cool for 6 hiddens.
Yeah.
Like that's stupid. I don't know. That's like is not a
It's
great build.
faster than doing Serena Shines is like the only other thing it has kind of going for it.
Yeah. So Tomato, thankfully Z menus.
Yep,
No,
has 7.
yeah, he doesn't like to count, and that's why we rely on that and not tracking ourselves.
Oh, Tomato looks... Oh no, he's doing Underbell. I
Yeah,
always think he's going to Serena, and then he brings the banana here.
yeah, and he's playing on PAL, so he has
The
uh,
coconut right there.
yeah, good fruits, easier fruits available. Banana's probably the most difficult one, and technically speaking, a first try coconut probably would have saved time, but with with Tomato, I don't bank on him getting coconut first try. Deathline falling a little bit.
Yep. Tomato trading. Gonna go do Pinna early. This feels risky, especially against Deathline, like, drafted the only early Pinna goal. Like, Deathline could go to Pinna, take Beach Blues, and then come back and still win all the Serena value.
But at the same time, it's kind of difficult. Like, would Deathline get Beach Blues actually, or
Or would he want to defend, yeah, he still does need to defend 3 secrets.
yeah, it's. I guess you can make Serena 4 a thing.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the like that's not too crazy. But oh, one interesting thing is like, does Tomato see the 3 bosses as like Serena, Penna, and something else?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Do
that
you
is
think this
11
is Penna boss?
Delfino. Clicked.
Yeah, as Tomato, do you think this is a Penna boss or not?
I would honestly probably read it as that.
Hmm.
Um, Also, Deathline trading with 38 blues. Interesting. When he needs 2
Yeah,
more blues to get to Pinna.
Yeah, it's always a terrible
He
feeling
might
when
be
you.
trying to hide 40 total progress though, which
Yeah, that's definitely probably the idea.
does he actually
But
even have time to do both Beach Blues and Three Secrets? Because Tomato could take one of those.
I think it should still be enough, but I think it depends on the bullet biology.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it
Actually,
will depend what he does to reset the plaza.
yeah, actually, I think it would also. I think no.
I don't think he has time for both.
Yeah, I'm just realized how slow this unlock is.
Yeah,
Um,
and Tomato will have time for both. Why is he get if he just ignores this bird?
yeah, you don't need it, and Deathline wants to secure free secrets. So, Tomato, if he goes for Beach Blues, he'll actually cash in.
Yeah.
It will only be 7 coins, but it's still cash. So, and honest work. Uh, that being said, 40 tolls will be clicked off by Deathline in, I think, 3 seconds.
Yep.
That was hopefully
That
exactly three
was
seconds.
that was about 3 seconds.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, and as Tomato, I think as Tomato, you would really expect the beach boost to be clicked like any second now. And the fact that they won't be clicked just gives you the security.
Yeah. Tomato could even do Pinachu first, because there's a chance like Deathline did Pinachu and he's gonna go do Hidden right now and then Beach Blues.
Mm,
With Cannonballs on the card, like Tomato could do Pinachu, come back for the Beach Blues into Hidden and be fine.
mm, definitely has value. Yeah, you're right with the hidden play. I didn't fully think of that.
Yeah. Hiddens kind of seem to be on Tomato, like 6 Hiddens. He set himself up kind of well with Gelato, but getting to
Mm,
6 is always kind of a struggle.
mm. The finally sees that 7 beach boost is something he drafted before. I think he I think he saw it before as well, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think Deathline just has to go to Serena at this point. There's nothing left for him in Pinna.
yeah, and our tomato is going for the plane. He's being rewarded. He's being rewarded a lot of golds, or like one at least,
Yeah.
but a pretty decent one. The great thing for tomato is that like he has still. I guess he will not be finished now, but like in maybe 30, maybe like in minutes. So it's not that like cool of a pseudo delay where like you just can't click the goal.
Yeah.
If it happened, like if he got the goal now, then he would still have like a minute of things to do, which would be convenient. But now he's like,
Struggling a little with this one.
yeah,
That one's honestly the hardest, I feel like.
yeah, it's a stupid, very stupid spot.
Yeah, you like a lot of times you can manipulate it, like the bills by moving side to side, but I feel like most people don't even know that's like a feature of the bullet bills.
Yeah, and just generally speaking, this spot is just I don't know an exact spot. I'm just like standing somewhere and be
Yeah.
like, yeah, this
Okay, he
should
gets a
work.
purple. Makes it easy enough.
Yeah,
Tomato's at 30 blues right now, so if he does 165, he'd be in a pretty good position.
yeah. At how many beach blues is he even?
This is his last one.
Okay.
Oh yes, you do have to unclick stuff.
Yeah, I'm at it. I'm doing my part. Um,
Tomato. Wait, how did he get it there?
It's
Okay.
invincibility frames, I think, and some luck, I guess. Tomato's still, like, not clicking this
Yeah,
off.
he should click it pretty soon.
Yeah, he wants a convenient time, or maybe when he waits for the cycle, or he doesn't want to click it during the waiting. So now Deathline will probably just lose a little bit of time just by like not standing on a basket, and
Yeah.
he's
And there it gets clicked. So
yeah.
deathline lost like 10 seconds, not even. Maybe 5.
I mean, he still lost a bit of time because of the bullet cycle, although this
Oh,
bullet
true.
cycle is a bit convenient. Maybe if the tomato delayed this for like 3 more seconds, then Deathline would actually lose more than just 3 more seconds,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Ooh, Tomato's going back for 2R though, early. Which could possibly lose some lily pad.
Mm. But then you kind of make like you don't need to do lily pad, right? That's not
Yeah.
a really that important goal. It's like a nice goal to have, but like without reds, Pinner 3 is kind of iffy. Without like something else, like butterfly is just not great. I guess you can have better Serena access if you have Yoshi, but
Yeah.
is that really an incentive to do like Pinner 3 and 4 and then like also do lily pad? And it just seems like it's maybe there are some different priorities that Tomato would want to go for.
Yep, and deathline is going ahead into 3.
Mm-hmm. Will Tomato stay though? Like, will he stay in Pinner?
Yeah, I would say 6 from 2 is like an option with Pinna, but he doesn't have another 6 and like even remotely close anywhere. So I feel like him leaving is good. Um, looks like he's gonna maybe make a Noki play
Mm,
with some Delfinos.
yeah. I'm actually a bit of a fan of this. Like,
Yeah.
Deathline did Serena, but he didn't show Serena, so how sure are you that this is
Hmm.
like partially Serena from Deathline?
Yeah, Noki 200s is 100 in a boss if you don't want to do Serena hundreds.
Mm,
Let's see. Obviously access to Goldbird is a hidden. To maybe see Tomato throw in like Pianta 1 here, just to possibly give him that lead, but it's fine if he doesn't. I don't think Deathline has any interest in it.
uh, is Deathline actually doing like a 6 from 2 with Pinna and
And Serena.
yeah, I'm kind of still surprised that Serena Golds like have not been actively that Serena Golds haven't been actively been I can't just
Yeah.
talk why it's
They haven't been sought really, like, or prioritized really.
yeah yeah you got it. Like that's
Yeah,
why
I know
we
what
have
you're
like
saying.
one yeah like that's the like advantage of having a native English speaker in the commentary booth, because then I can try to say something and you'll be able to just say it. Like, do you mean this? And yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this? Like, you Noki 1 into Noki hundreds in a bar shine?
I mean, that gets you 3 goals, right? And then you're at 7. I guess you have a 300s lead.
Yeah,
Like, how do you even close this match out for both of them? To be honest, like,
yeah. It's I guess you can't make a reliable plan.
Yeah.
Like you will have to accept the fact that it's like at one point you just like you just don't know what's good yet.
Mhm. So, like, let's look at, you know, what Tomato could get with Noki. He's in a good spot for 13 from Delfino. Gets 100 in boss, Noki 100, 3 Canimals. Uh, he's probably ahead to 6 hit-ins. And 300, so that's like 6, 7 goals. He still needs 2 more, even if we give all those to him.
Mm.
But I can't confidently say that, like, Deathline has a clear way to 13 right now either, so...
Yeah, it's like he has 3 advantage, so that's like 2 goals. He'll get Lily Pad now, which is a goal.
He
6
has
from
the
2.
6 from 2 advantage.
But does he really have one? Like Tomato is.
Unless Tomato's about to do, like, beat Bianco. Oh, wait, he does have 6 from Delfino, or he will.
Yeah.
That can be interesting.
Yeah, I think Tomato traded in 20, right?
Yeah.
So he should be at 6 Delfino Shines right now? Or like
Yeah, he also did cover
even
cop early.
or even maybe 7 actually. Maybe he traded in 30, then now would be.
I'm pretty sure it was 20, but
It's been a lot. He's menued and I think he had 7 shines. Deathline is now finally going back into Serena, being like, oh yeah, hidden in Serena. I forgot about that goal. Lol.
yeah, maybe he'll grind lives.
I think at this point you can kind of afford it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like you can make the take the risk.
With the way the card is set up, like a double click like that is definitely strong. Yeah, where like progression is no longer much value.
Yeah, and Deathline is like also very close to Noki. Like Tomato has been like doing the Delfino shines for like 5 minutes, and Deathline still has about as many shines as Tomato has. Kind of a sad reality.
Yeah, he also did stop for like the Beach Blues, and the Beach Blues were not particularly good. I don't think he did anything too slow beyond that. Deathline struggling with this first round of life grinding.
Yeah, rolled out a tiny bit too early and just lost a bunch of time. Now rolled out a tiny bit too short, or like held a tiny shortly. Only got 2 lives. So.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, but like I always hit the brick to first, and then the stews kind of just work out.
Yeah, I definitely just like didn't press A enough, so he wasn't high enough, and now he's
No, he gets bodied.
and now he's second guessing himself, and now he's like dying without any lives.
Yeah, he's I think trying to avoid breaking the brick first.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, he's getting, or he can get 3 consistently with this, I guess. You won't get like the triple stew one. If you're Tomato, do you think you should delay this? Oh, Deathline.
Oh, he was so close to getting this.
You didn't even get the. Wait, did he get that life, or is it just
No.
like floating around him?
It was floating around. So Deathline has been like probably wasting like 2 mil.
Oh my god. Anyway, Tomato delaying Canimals. Probably wants a head start to like boss hundreds. Okay, delays it for like 2 seconds.
Oh, that's funny. You got it this time, Deathline. Let's go.
He's probably so mad. I would be pretty mad if I like died to the stews like that.
Yeah, I was wondering why. Oh my god, Deathline, no.
This is just not going well.
At this point, just do the hidden. Like, just say fuck it.
Yeah.
Like literally
He's
even
only at 8
gaining.
lives, and we've been here. Like Tomato has done like Noki 1 and like 2 Delfinos in that time, or like a Delfino.
Yeah, like honestly, I don't even know if Deathline like has got any like net lives at this rate.
Yeah, I feel like he's got maybe like 4 net lives.
Oh
Oh,
my
oh
god,
no! uh,
dude, just don't go for the hidden. You clearly just like lost your muscle memory. Like maybe you're nervous.
yeah.
It's definitely not a good idea. Maybe you go practice it after this match. And this is clearly not working. Where's this other Stu?
Where's the
Okay,
other
then,
Stu?
yeah, the other Stu just committed
Okay, I think he
something.
just... Is he leaving? Yeah,
Finally,
he's leaving.
it only wasted like 3 minutes for like 3 lives. That's probably worse than like I don't know the worst Dune lady imaginable.
Yeah, we saw Durian Lady with Pupper Glitch, not Pupper Glitch, Sewer Glitch earlier, and that was probably a better time investment.
Early on, like the earlier this
Yeah,
week or
we had
the
Neighbors Pipe earlier, and May got Sewer Glitch without knowing.
oh, did they still continue with it?
They got all 3 Durians in, and they did it in less time than that life grind took.
Dang, that's actually impressive. So while Deathline has been grinding 3 lives and got 1 hidden, Tomato got 2 goals and actually 3 goals with cannon molds and Noki hundreds.
Yep.
Tomato has to click instantly. He gets a few clicks and Deathline at 5
Definitely can
goals.
delay this a while now.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously like Delfino hundreds has some value.
Deathline is really upset. He's currently thinking what to do.
What do you think about Tomato doing Serena hundreds? In 1. Oh, wait. Is Deathline doing it in 1?
I mean, he's going into episode 1. I would be very surprised if he did anything else but
Yeah.
Serena.
Never mind. I mean, I thought just like doing Serena hundreds in 4 was, especially now that Boss hundreds is gone, is just has more value. But if you're worried about Tomato trying to steal it, I guess this works.
Is Serena 3, Serena 4 better?
Serena 1 is still faster than the 2 shines combined. But like, you make better 6 from 2 progress, and you can click 4 from Serena much earlier. Yeah, all this does is get him, I guess, Serena hundreds earlier. If he doesn't want 6 from 2 though, that's, you know, this is fine. Or if he doesn't want it yet.
Tomato's really going for 13 shines in Delfino. I think he should be at like...
He's at 12
12?
now. Yep.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see 100 though. You get 50 coins and then get whatever gold bird or whatever he's gonna do.
That would definitely be convenient, but...
Pachinko does not have really any value other than clicking the skull.
Do you know what definitely will also get with this play?
What would that be?
At least 2 lives from the hundreds.
Oh,
So-
and the box. If you route that in.
Oh, so the box.
3 boxes. Yeah, 3 lives. I know that's a popular water refill.
Yeah, so 3 lives in like 4 minutes. Honestly, better value than the life grind that we just
Yeah.
saw.
I thought I heard Deathline spawn an extra coin, but maybe I'm just hearing things.
I'm not hearing anything, but that's probably
Yeah.
because of my Discord stream.
Restreamer privileges.
Tomato with the really...
Instant clicks 13 Delfino. You haven't seen anything from Deathline in like 20 minutes other than lily pads. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Even Lilypad was almost 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, and now we see the beach money from Tomato. At least, actually, we could just go for Serena 1, and that would be even sadder for him because,
Just wasted. He'd get 2
yeah,
lives. And he's not that far behind in lives.
yeah. Oh, he's not going for
He's not
the
even getting the
box life.
box.
Traumatized from the 1-ups. And
Tomato
Tomato is going for
going
Serena.
for it.
He finally saw Serena. He looked at column, not column 5, row 5 for the first time in this match.
Yeah. I mean, you would think, you know, with Serena being so good, that deathline would have gone for it by now and clicked something.
You know, that's true. When will deathline click off? I guess deathline will.
I feel like you click it all right now.
Yeah.
Like once you get the shine.
Yeah, just like a triple click.
Yeah, especially because you can like do Serena hidden and or Serena 100 without doing 4 from Serena, so like you wouldn't want to even lose that. I don't think you can afford to lose any of these 3 goals.
So Tomato's just wasting like not as much time, but a lot of
Yeah, and there it
time.
all is.
Yeah. Really fear-inducing triple click from deathline.
But now we're at 8 to 7.
And
No
deathline is
no one knows where to go now.
yeah.
Tomato going for Pianta. I think this is pretty good now.
Yeah, definitely
Pianta
has
100
some.
has some value.
No, you get an advantage in butterfly.
Yeah, I think Tomato can probably read, okay, Deathline did spend all that time in Serena, so he probably doesn't have Pianta. One thing
Also,
we didn't mention, Tomato ignored, like, every Noki blue. I totally forgot that was on the card.
did he actually just avoid them,
I
or?
don't think he probably got, like, the one in the ruin, but he did not seem to spend any time getting those.
Yeah, I guess for like the double click in wait, is this a 300s race? Like,
Oh, yeah.
huh.
So they're both at 2. Or
Now that
they're both doing their second.
now that Delfina hundreds would come in really
Yep.
handy.
Yeah, and I know Tomato didn't see anything from Deathline in like 20 minutes, but I just feel like Filipino hundreds was a safe enough call to go for.
Yeah, but just like 13 is
Yeah,
it's
even with
too weird.
Deathline's 4 blue, even if Deathline wanted 6 from Delfino and he has 40 blues, I don't know, I thought it was safe enough, but
Yeah, like also you get lives with this, right?
yeah.
You can maybe just do the Chuckster talk with 50 coins and stuff, get an
The odd
extra
my
life.
life grind.
Yeah, like it might be lack you lack information, but like when you do Delfino hundreds, I guess you kind of also just trade 300s with 13 chance in Delfino in the worst case.
Yeah.
So it's that's like a missed opportunity, and Deathline is like just happily doing his pinner hundreds.
I
And
think Tomato's Pianta though is
short,
actually going to end up being faster. Deathline's kind of missing some coins.
yeah, I think he also went for the blues.
Okay.
The blues. Still plenty of coins. In fact, I think
Finishing. Yep, he still won.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Deathline just did Deathline get the big chunk at the very start of the
No,
beach?
it looked like he just saved it till the end. I think he just went
Yeah,
straight for
okay,
the stews.
yeah, so that's kind of
Okay, dude, they both do Delfino now. Or Deathline might want 6 from 2. Yeah, Deathline's going back. Tomato
that's
can definitely also go back for 4 Pianta Shine, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're both going back. Let's go.
So Deathline can't click 6 from 2 until he does 2 more in Serena. So it's kind of interesting that he's doing this so early.
Wait, what did he say?
So like if Deathline's doing this for 6 from 2, like he can't even click it until he does 2 more Serena Shines.
Yeah. So then the beach money becomes kind of more weird.
Yeah.
We know that Tomato has been like, oh, just went to Serena, but then it's weird.
Unless he is worried about 65 totals at this point.
I guess it's a reasonable.
It's reasonable
take.
for sure. And Tomato.
Yeah, you saw 13 shines in Delfino. Like,
Yeah.
how do you?
He's got some blues.
Yeah. Maybe you can make the argument then that Deathline did the blues too late, that the pin 100s was not necessary. Like, because now it's like not necessary, right? He's not going for 300s actively. He's here anyway. So like, why did you do the pin 100s?
Getting shocked and then losing the links.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, got that one at least. I believe Deathline traded 30 and Tomato has traded 40.
40 now, or?
He traded twice, it might have been 30. But he did trade a second time to get to Noki.
Yeah.
Okay, going back. There's some
Uh,
value with like Noki 16 and Goldbird, I think.
Yeah, but you know, I guess you can go for 16 in Noki 1, but Noki 2 has
Oh
the
yeah, he
bad.
went all the way back to 1. What is he doing?
Yeah, Noki 1 has like the
you can
good
just get 16 like
one.
on the left side of Noki in 2. Because there's so many
Also-
extra ones.
Yeah, maybe he considers a 6 from 2 with Noki. Is that
If he committed to it earlier, it definitely could have worked actually.
Yeah.
But then you have to do eel though for that, I guess, right? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, not that great. Maybe you can do like Noki 5 and Noki 6, 7, 8 for an episode 8 shine. That's definitely not a losing play.
Oh, is he doing whatever the spicy route is? He already got that coin though.
Yeah, kinda stumbling a little bit with his own Noki 12 route. Definitely looks very practiced.
Yep, that was a failure.
That is a good summarization of this match. Yeah, Deathline is now leaving Pinna, I think, at least. He can surprise me. He's not surprising me. He's pausing. He's thinking. He's going.
6 for 2. From 2.
6 from 2. Yeah, a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, this is gonna buy Tomato some time though.
Yeah.
I think 300s might end up being like a huge goal on this card. So whoever decides to do Delfino first might win.
Yeah, but like Deathline also can do Pianta 1, right? Or Pianta 100s.
Is Pianta 1 faster than Delfino?
No, but like... It's not... I don't think it's that... Is it even slower? It might not even be slower. But it also gives like 4 from Pianta progress. Yeah. Like even ever so slightly. And that's nice. It's
yeah.
Like, then Pianta 100s definitely becomes the thing you consider instead of the 300s. Just for that reason alone. Tomato is, I think, at 12 blues. He's still struggling to...
Yeah, I think we were talking about totals.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, totals he's at like 50 something, okay. We think.
Possibly. But he's going for Noki blues, so that's why I think that's why I'm answering the answer for Noki. This match has been going on for so long. Hmm. I kind of have to think. Like, what does definitely do after 6 from 2? Is it
Yeah.
6 hiddens? Is it 300s actually? Yeah, 300s probably. He would need 5 more goals after 6 from 2 in Serena, and that's kind of weird. Like I guess you're tied in Bianco progress. Like you know that as deathline, that there's no good reason for Tomato to do like Bianco 4, so Bianco Sharma is kind of equalized. What else is there? Maybe have.
He had 22 lives a little bit, though he just died again. um, Tomato does have 16 Noki Blues with that. Those two in the pot.
Mm,
Flicks it off.
yeah.
I think this is Tomato's 4th hidden.
Is it? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just signed hidden open, which is
Yep.
definitely convenient.
Doesn't exactly have a 6th one.
Yeah, maybe. After the 6 from 2 click, you don't want to go for Serena hidden, especially because you didn't finish out Serena 1. So yeah, 6 hidden is kind of
But
weird.
like Deathline also does, it has 1 hidden total in Serena.
Well, yeah, but
Obviously,
he has second
he has the
progress.
access, obviously, but like,
Yeah, he has access to like 5 hidden
ooh, is
anyway.
it Deathline going for
The
hundreds?
hidden? Hundreds?
Though I don't know why you would do Noki 100s. He just wants blues, maybe.
Yeah, once finish on 65, like almost 1 hour into the game is definitely
Yeah.
a reasonable thing to do.
I think he's at 55. So Tomato
Yeah.
can't finish 65 here in Pianta 2.
But he can finish Pianta 2 in Pianta 2. He already did Pianta 1?
Yeah, he did Pianta 1 already.
When? What? Like, when did Tomato do Pianta 1?
Right after hundreds.
Oh, okay. I just completely missed it. So yeah, Tomato's like conveniently getting 4 from Pianta, and then he needs 3 more goals. He's making the butterfly progress. So like, if we kind of like think butterfly of tomatoes, then he needs 2 more goals, and then it becomes kind of hyphy. 300
Is Butterfly even Tomatoes? I guess it has to be, but he still needs pin of 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's kind of 3 and 4 is, I don't think, the absolute worst thing. Maybe it is. It probably is.
Yeah, this is weird. Where do you even go for your 6th hidden?
6 hints is so...
Like, honestly, Bianco 8 and Shadow Mario isn't looking like the worst 2 goals on this card anymore.
Yeah? Yeah, it's...
Like, it's 2 goals, and there's very little synergy remaining.
Yeah? I guess also Butterfly with when you're deathline.
Yeah, it could have been 3 goals.
Yeah.
But that's so many shine. That's... is it so many shines if you have 3? I mean, Bianco 5 sucks, but it's...
yeah,
it could have worked. Just scary to go for.
Yeah.
Tomato's gonna die.
Maybe if Deathline didn't have Village Blues still. Oh, no, it's
Sad.
Yeah. Definitely an unfortunate thing.
I mean, if you're Tomato, you can even commit to Deep Bianco and then just do Bianco like 6R if you know, when you see the other stuff get clicked.
Definitely is making an active push for 6 hits, even though he has 2.
Yeah, or Tomato could grind lives. Also an option.
True, lives is still a thing.
I think Deathline, it's like 10-7, which is crazy considering Deathline spent so long grinding them. Tomato, that's all. Oh my god.
Did you do the damage strat?
He did the damageless strat and he barely made it.
Yeah,
But he made it.
yeah, it's fine. You know, when you make it, then it's a good decision.
Yeah, it's more like if you can't do the regular strat, how much can you trust him to do the damageless one or the momentum spin damageless one?
It depends. It depends on how he fails it.
Yeah.
There are possibilities for him to still survive, and at that point, you can be like, yeah, I will go for this strat. It's safer.
Why is he going back?
Piano to 4 for I think butterfly access,
Fly.
and I think this is the push for 6 hits. Deathline is going for lives. That's his main priority right now.
Does Tomato want Pianta 5 life grind?
Ooh, yeah, true. That's also a thing. I was more
When did
concerned
Deathline
with
get to 18 lives?
Uh,
Did I read that right?
he did 200s. That's like 4. He sometimes picked them up. That's a few. And hmm. Do you think Deathline is picking up 2 lives in the hidden? So he'll do 22 lives with the next rotation?
Kind of nice. Yeah. So how many hiddens does Deathline have now? I think he's at 3 or 4.
This is his 4th hidden. And
Okay.
he has the 2 reds open, he has Bianca 3 reds open, so that's
Yeah.
kind of...
It's looking pretty Deathline favored now for that. And if Deathline gets lives too.
I mean, Tomato...
Oh, that's anti-life synergy though.
Yeah. Tomato is making the lead for Butterfly. He is 3 shines also 3 shines away from 6 hits, and one of them being Sunshine. Yeah, but like you having to re-enter Pianta 5 for a Butterfly is kind of awkward. So maybe you're like greeting out 6 hits, because that 6 hits on this card is bad.
I think Tomato losing 22 lives will actually win him 6 hiddens if Deathline does it early enough. Tomato stops the life grind in 5R. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world. Because you can always grab the shine, obviously. Like, stop life grinding and grab it.
This game is pretty close, actually. Like,
This
Butterfly...
is also episode 8 progress.
Yeah, but Deathline also has like pin of 5 already.
Yes, but Deathline might do hundreds. If Tomato makes the call to do this instead, that could work.
Yeah, but Tomato could also do hundreds. Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just say that.
It at least like equalizes the access. Though, and I don't even know what's harder, Pin 8 or Pianta 8, or slower.
Oh, this is looking like the 300s play for Deathline.
Yeah, this is a pretty good call.
Secures him 2 goals, so he's at 11, but he's kind of like not that far ahead to 6 hiddens. And I say that not that far ahead. After this play, it depends. With this play, it depends entirely what Tomato wants to do. I think Deathline would also have to delay this, possibly.
Is Deathline definitely at 22 lives? There goes Tomato.
Yeah, where is Tomato going? He's
Yeah, he's
deciding.
going to 5R.
Yeah, so this... If he doesn't... Like, he probably will life grind, but he might lose the goal early enough. I don't think this is the shine to do when you want to reach the plaza. I think entering Pachinko is probably a bit better,
Yeah.
just because of that cutscene. But I think the Tomato didn't pick up the lives in the entry before.
Nope,
Like,
he's picking them up now. We're picking up though. I
he,
don't even know if this like the second entry life is worth it.
yeah. So maybe he's not interested in lives that far. There's also a possibility that Deathline loses lives.
Yeah, he could definitely die under the sewers or just doing a hidden or something. His gameplay has
No,
been a little shaky.
I mean, it's very reasonable that Deathline might delay this. Like, I
Yeah,
would think he's in a position that he has to delay this. He doesn't know, so he might click it immediately, and he's in a position where he would have to delay 300s, but can't delay 22 lives, and that's kind of
yeah.
really awkward.
Yep, there he collects 22 lives. Tomatoes. So he's got to go for hiddens. He has to go for butterfly, and he needs episode 8 or Bianca Shadow Mario.
Mm.
Um,
Tomato likes this click because now he doesn't have to grind lives; he can just go for the hiddens, and I think
yeah.
that's kind of a winning play. As Tomato, do you prioritize Butterfly or episode 8 or something else?
I think you have to do butterfly last. As
Yeah, kind
scary
of.
as that is.
But then Bianca Mario
Yeah, I
suddenly.
mean, Deep Bianco can win 3 of these 4 goals, which is scary, for sure. Ooh, Stefan going for it. Episode 8 and Bianco? Or no, this is probably just Bianco hidden.
Yeah, and Deathline will enter the hidden if he goes for it. Like, if
Yeah,
he goes for Bianca forward, that might be like already a winning play for Deathline.
true, because he would get butterfly.
Ooh, this is Bianca 4. This is actually really great for Deathline.
Okay, so now Tomato has to commit to...
But I guess.
Oh no, Tomato needs 3 of these.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Tomato needs just like a little bit of luck, I think.
yeah.
Hmm. Ooh, this is really difficult to calculate. I think he needs to like delay 6. Like, from our point of view, he needs to delay 6 hiddens.
Yeah, well now he definitely needs to go do butterfly first. And then
Yeah.
snipe Deathline to Bianco 8 in a race.
Yeah, this is not an easy position right now. We definitely has been going for hiddens for a while, so like we didn't really think he would like stop going for this, but then he just saw, wait, I can just go Gankasha Mario 8 episode 8 shine and
He
be
is
fine.
delaying 6 hiddens.
He's prioritizing episode 8 shine, which definitely is very reasonable when you see Lillipad and 6 from 2. Kind of maybe make an assumption that it's gonna
He didn't
5.
delay quite long enough, and now Deathline can just go do PD2.
Yeah. Is this still enough? Could it be enough? Hmm.
Is Deathline even ahead to Butterfly if Tomato finishes episode 8? Also, like, if Tomato delays episode 8, like, Deathline might want to do Bianco 8 first.
Yeah.
So this Bianca 6 isn't.
Yeah, this Pianta 6 is not cutting it, I think. I feel like Pianta 8 is just too slow for this. I think Tomato would have to go for Butterfly first.
Yeah.
And
I think I agree.
yeah, that's a terrible... Not a terrible play, but like a terrible, like, occurrence.
Yeah.
I guess Deathline can always die in Bianca 6. Bianca 6 is a very scary secret, and like especially under bingo nerfs. But yeah, like it's insane how this like end game came to play, because Honestly, I thought that Tomato was in a better position for
I thought
a
he was in a
while.
way better position, yeah. But deathline, like, securing 22 lives, 300s, and then just starting the Bianca was enough.
Yeah, it was. Like, yeah, where did Tomato like go wrong with his decision making? Is it?
I really think I think it was 300s and just committing way too hard to the Bianca.
Yeah, I guess like kind of doing Pianta shines, but not doing not securing 300s or like doing Pianta hundreds with like more or less no value.
Yeah,
Like if he went for Pianta 4, he would have had like better access for everything else. Just just the fact that it just didn't end up working out with 300s maybe costed it because it's still close, right?
yeah. He also started Manta, which it wasn't too much time, but now we're in such a close race that maybe it did hurt.
Yeah, yeah. This might have actually mattered. It's like what happened, like what feels like 50 minutes ago,
Mm-hmm.
and in reality was like only 30 minutes ago.
Please go to Pin Tomato. Ah,
Hmm.
so now I think he has to like delay this till he has butterfly. I don't think there's any other way Tomato can win.
Yeah, just because like definitely needs to die, or he needs to like prioritize Bianco 8 and not do Butterfly because Butterfly being really slow or something.
Yeah,
And to be
but
fair,
with Tomato showing, he showed Pinna 2 and he showed 4 in Pianta.
mm,
So like I don't think there's any way Deathline does not get the butterfly first thing.
yeah, but to be fair, maybe like it depends on like tomato delaying, of course.
Yeah.
Um, maybe you think that as Deathline, and as a result, you're securing Bianca 8 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because like tomato's close to butterfly, so I have a bigger risk of losing butterfly. And then I just go into Bianca 8 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely also didn't die in Bianca 6, which is kind of very
Tomato doesn't
important.
even know where they are, does he? He looked like he was thinking.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a practiced 79/96 Pianta 8. He's definitely going for movement. Deathline is just like happily continuing in Bianco. Will he click this off
Oh
immediately?
yeah. And then Tomato says, "Oh shit." Nope.
Yeah.
Deathline delaying.
We don't know. Like we know it doesn't really matter. It might matter. Tomatoes struggling a bit with rocket storages. Going for free, going for the extra safety.
Yeah.
And yeah, honestly, like seeing this timing, uh, even if Tomato delayed this and had a good gameplay overall, definitely actually just needed to die.
Yeah. He needs to have the worst Bianco 8 ever before he does Butterfly, which he's getting the pineapple.
Yeah, maybe he has to like drown Yoshi like twice. So this ends up being like a 13-12 game.
Yep.
Which just indicates that it is a close match, or was a close match, and it was a close match. especially because we can't really like determine what like went wrong for Tomato when we thought it was
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think it was just like 50-50s.
yeah, I guess
Um,
that's fair, but it just doesn't feel like it. But GG to Deathline.
yeah,
You
like there were maybe some like smarter things he could have done with the information at hand, but at the end of the day, like everything he did made sense, I think.
mm. But yeah, this was really close at the end. Actually, a really hard match. So we can probably just ask the competitors if they want to talk or not.
Yep. Hello, both of you. Congratulations on the win, Deathline.
Hello, thank you.
GG's.
Yeah, this game was kind of really cool, except for the fact that I'm personally not a fan of like neither of you like looking at Serena and being like, oh, this is a good starting option. During the draft, like none of you drafted really Serena, and both of you just like kind of ignored Serena and this until Deathline went to Serena 2 for 3 secrets. Like, how come you guys are thinking that this card was like, yeah, what did you guys think of this card in general?
Okay, I'm gonna say it sucked, but I'm gonna say it sucked for draft.
It's true. I feel like this was like a fine card. It didn't have like a ton of really draftable stuff. I thought about drafting Serena, but I was like, I feel like I'm ready slow. I don't want to get slowed down even more. I feel like Noki's pretty strong. So my read in the mid game, you're probably wondering like why the fuck did I leave Pinna and let Deathline have Lily Pad? Was I thought Deathline was like, okay, he sees Beach Blues, and then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna make him do Pinna and win to Noki. So I tried to like read that, but instead you just would have followed behind me in Pinna and
Yeah.
then just took Pinna.
We didn't think the Noki play was
Um,
even bad, and you stole hundreds in a boss shine at like a really good time in the match.
I I saw the Serena play, but once I clicked 3 secrets and 3 bosses, I wanted to shy away from like kind of having to draft Serena because I wanted to like feign the Serena progress as long as I could because like
Serena progress
it's a
instantly
time
if that helps.
commitment.
That was your
So
third secret and boss, right? Yeah.
yeah, I did like a kind of slow 3 secrets plus boss plus blues rush in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Tomato,
kind
I
of what
have
I
a
expected.
question for you.
Go for it.
So you got 13 Delfino shines with blue trades, and not
Mm-hmm.
one of those 13 was a 100 coin shine. How do you feel about
Yeah,
that?
you're right. Like in retrospect, that makes a lot of sense. But like at the point in the match that I wanted to secure it, because I was like, Deathline wants this goal, right? He's the blue guy. I kind of want to win this. So I,
But
at
but
that
he had
point I already
showed
had
Serena and
11.
Pitta, so does he have any Delfino shines?
I
I
assumed to fix
have
shine count. That
how
was
many
my
do I
read.
have? I have no, hold on.
You have 6,
I
and
have
most of them are
five.
trades.
I have 5, and I traded in 3. So I actually only have 2 from Delfino, and 2 of those were Chuckster and hundreds.
Yeah, so Deathline had 0
Yeah.
physical Delfinos until the very end of the match.
Until I needed it.
Yeah.
I never once
Yeah,
considered
what
13 shines
Larvae
from
and I were thinking
Delfino.
too is the worst things that happens is you trade 300s, and the
Yeah.
best thing that happens is you get 2 goals.
Yeah. Lives was like, so how did you route in your
I don't want to talk
22
about it.
lives
I
with
do
no,
not want to
because
talk
your
about
No,
it.
lives
you
click came at the perfect
I
time. I was in
don't
Pianta
want to
5
talk
hidden,
about it.
about to grind lives, and then you clicked it.
Um,
So
all right, my excuse is I very rarely ever get lives in bingos, but at this time I was kind of forced to because of how the draft went, and I realized I couldn't really just like not get the goal. So I did lily pad and then I went to Serena 2 hidden to life grind plus Serena 2 hidden, and that was probably the single worst life grind I've ever seen or done in this bingo league. and I
Weirdly.
didn't even finish it in Surrender 2. I was
Yeah.
like, I can't do this. I'm giving up.
See, I
No,
was
but-
like, that click with the hundreds is so woke because if you would have clicked lives, I would have instantly started my third hundred, and if you'd clicked 300s, I would have just instantly grinded live, or like I would have
So
just done lives. So it
later
was
in the
like
game,
perfect.
I started rushing hiddens, and then I was like, this is stupid. Because I was like, I need lives. So I life reset while getting gelato hiddens, and then I finished with Delfino hundreds. It's my like 22nd life. And then went to
Yeah,
Bianco because I was like, I don't need hiddens because there's 3 goals in Bianco and I need 2 of them. So
Yeah, that was another interesting thing. Bianco, super deep Bianco, all of a sudden like had the best energy on the card at one point in the match. But neither
yeah.
of you
I
had progress to
realized it.
it. So
I
so like
realized it after I started doing the
yeah,
hiddens play. I was like, this is stupid. I should have just gone to
it
Bianco
was
with
like if
lives.
either of you just hard committed to it, it was probably enough to win, and it still was when Deathline committed to it. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
at
like I
the end there
thought
was just like
about
a
that.
lot of
Yeah.
random stuff, and then all this deep Bianco.
I thought about going Deep Bianco, but I assumed Deathline was gonna start it, and I was like, I'm just gonna
Right.
lose this race. Like my Bianco 6 is fucking terrible, uh, and so is like Bianco 5 is also just terrible. So my hope was, I guess, that like if you really don't have a lot of Bianco progress the same way I do, then it's gonna take you so long that I can maybe finish episode 8 and Butter before you finish, or like before you get there, just because Bianco 5 sucks ass. Bianco 6 is also long.
You're right. They do
But
suck. And I was thinking that the entire time. I was like, damn, if he just hard commits Pianta, I lose. And then you never click Butterfly. I'm like, did Tomato never do Pinna 4?
I
That's
didn't.
tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I left after Pinna 2 to do Delfino's.
I really
All on this
thought
one read. I should have
yeah,
probably done
we
Pinna
thought it
4
was
I
though.
more or
really
less
thought you
a
did
50-50.
Pinna 2. I thought you did the Pinna 4 plus Cannonballs play. I really thought that's what happened. I thought I was just shot in the foot because you went to Noki and I did not go to Noki, but it ended up working out because you didn't have Yoshi.
Yeah, it's true. It did work out.
Um, all you doubters out there, you can bite it. I finally did Certain Hundreds in a league match.
Oh, did you do casino money? Is that what you did?
No,
No,
I
he
did the
did beach money when
scuffed.
he probably should have done casino money.
I did the scuffed, whatever. It was
It-
I just need to do Serena 3. I did Serena 3 actually, but I was like, you know what? Whatever.
I think Tober said it looked pretty good or practiced, so
No,
I
that's a
would
compliment, I guess.
yeah,
I would say I am about okay for someone who does it maybe once in like every 5 months.
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you didn't even know it, to be honest. Like I was playing under that assumption a little bit that like if you
Uh
were doing Serena hundreds, you'd have to do it in 4.
I didn't, and then I I spent about 10 minutes learning it, and I was the extent of my knowledge.
That makes sense.
And I did it. I was once you clicked all cannon moles because I was still dying at grinding lives. Oh my god, that was so terrible. Once you clicked that, I was like, oh, that's tragic. I was gonna do Cerna 100s for the 100 and a boss episode plus Cerna 100 steal, and this is gonna be like 800 clicks. But then I took too long, and I was like, yeah, he's gonna do Noki 200s, and then I just lose. But also do Cerna 100s anyways because it's a few clicks. What I'm surprised about is Tomato didn't have 6 from 2. I don't know how in the world Tomato did not get 6 from 2 before I did.
I didn't
He
have
had
a
the
second
Delfino, but he
world
didn't
for
have the
it.
world. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pinna was probably his only other option.
I had 2 in Pinna. I had
You had
3
3
in
in Pinna.
Bianco, which like I thought about a deep Bianco play, but yeah, just for 6 from 2.
Yeah.
But I was like, fucking Bianco's, ugh.
But yeah, I mean that was under the assumption you had 5 in Pinna. So I was like
Where did you
very
like think that? Did you think Lilypad was a snipe or something?
no,
And you
because
just speed bullied
you
me that
clicked the
hard?
no, you clicked the 13 from Delfino. So I at that point I assumed you still had 5 in Pinna. So I was like,
Huh.
okay, he just does a Pinna shine and then I lose 6 from 2 because he already has the Delfino shines. But it never came, so I was like, well, I guess I'll go for the long con and play 6 from 2 plus hundreds.
I guess I'm thinking like, why did you think I had 5 from Pinna? Just because it had like a lot of value, I guess.
It just
Because I wanted to do 5 from Pinna, but then I thought
it
you
felt
were
like
gonna
you were
speed
gonna
bully me to
do.
Noki.
I felt like you were gonna do Serena, so that's why you wanted Yoshi to get into Serena. That's why I went for the. I was trying to hide the Serena progress because you're the Serena guy.
No, dude, I knew as fuck you were doing Serena, and then I was like, you know what? Deathline has way less clicks right now than I do. There's no way he secures the Serena stuff. So I entered Manta as you click 4 Serena shines, 1 Serena hidden shine, Serena 100 coin shine. I was like, huh. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I read that wrong.
Would have had hundreds in a boss too if I didn't go so slow.
Did either of you consider Serena 500s?
I was hoping
Uh,
whoever did this deep Serena play would do it. But also you have
no.
to do an extra shine for it, so like, eh.
Well, it would have been 6 from 2 with hidden. If you committed to Serena early, that is a
Oh,
play.
that's fair.
Yes.
That's
I
true.
thought very briefly in my mind about
And
Serena
and,
8
and
as my one.
Deathline could have done like 3 secrets with Serena 4.
I was
But it was
hoping you
definitely
were gonna
early
do
commit
something
play.
stupid like that, Deathline, by the way. Like, I hoped when there were 3 goals on the card after I clicked Hiddens that you were gonna be like, okay, I have my episode 8 in Pinna, I have all this Pinna progress, or like, I have all this Serena progress. Let me just get that there. So I was just hoping I could, like, delay
Well, initially when I was
episode
doing this
8
hidden play, I
until,
was
like,
like,
catching up in Pinna.
because I did Pinna 500s and 5 because I needed some blues in Pinna to get to 65, which I was also surprised I won because you traded in, but I didn't know how many you had, so I was like, maybe he only has 30 and I could still rush it, but um I was like, I can do Bianco 3 reds into Pinna 2R, and then I can go get Pinna 8. And I was like, wait a minute. Pinna 8 sucks. And I still need one more goal. And then I looked at the card. I was like, oh, wait, there's a lot of Bianco still on the card.
Yeah. No, I hella was praying for you doing Pinna 8 or something, and me just being able to get butter, but
I
yeah,
think
it
the
worked
victory
out.
comes. I think the victory comes from you not doing Delfino hundreds. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, bud. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like it would slow me down too much to Noki. I guess my reads were
Well,
just really
you could
off
have
on
done it
you
even
this
after
game.
Noki. You did Goldbird and Pachinko.
I had 2 Delfino shines left. Yeah, I guess I could have done
And you
that.
could have routed hundreds with, like, reset one of them type thing.
That's true. But I think that was before he clicked Serena hundreds, even contesting hundreds. But I don't know if that's true or not.
I think it was. Yeah. But that was also
Yeah,
before you had done Pion to hundreds, I think.
Dude, I
it
was
was
crying.
before I
I
did
was
Pianta hundreds.
sweating when you clicked 4 Pianta. I was like, this is so over. There's no way I'm gonna get
Were you
300s.
following me in Pianta?
Yeah.
By the
No,
way,
I was doing that stupid gelato play with the hiddens,
for
and I was like,
hiddens.
yeah, and then I was
Oh, I
like,
see.
because I at that point I had the 200s. I was like, I just need to do Delfino hundreds, and then I was like, I did the hiddens, and I checked my life count. I was like, oh, I could just reset the plaza and then get lives and do hundreds, and that'll get me 4 lives right there. And then I was like, oh, I probably should go do that before he clicks 300s, and it didn't get clicked. And I was like, thank you, good lord.
Damn. You know, I just realized I'm gonna probably play like you or Dex. Like, not only did I just play you and we'll play Dex next week, but probably one of you will be able to pick me or will be forced to pick me. So that's gonna be interesting.
Apparently, the lesson to be learned is to learn how to do Serena 2 life grinding because I apparently don't know how to do it anymore. That was
Yeah, dude, the lives click fucked me up. I think like if I win lives, I feel so good about this game. But I didn't.
I should have had that click when I had the Serena clicks.
I know, and then I wouldn't have like then I
Actually,
would have
maybe
played
Tomato would have done
around it.
300s if you clicked it early, so maybe it's
Yeah,
better you
that's
didn't.
probably a blessing in disguise. It was
Yeah.
not pretty.
Then I would hella never have done like Pianta 5 hidden when I did, for example.
So I think that's it for this match. We have
Yeah.
one more tonight. We have Mason and PK at 9, I believe. Might be 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah. So come back in a few hours. We'll see everyone later.
Peace.